a surprise. First up, well, I believe that's Shayne. Moving back in the draft and jumping up a house of pain. This sports fan makes moves, be choosing who's best. All the time, real life, confident and puffy chest. Dr. Phil food, cause you know we full state. And it lives blown off like a team throwing eight. Think you would pick a move to take back the fort. Driving better than the guy with promised up the north. Big C, the former lineman. The big man at the door, dominated on the field. His presence never marred. Probably has bias to the offensive line. Relentless in the trenches, the 10th pick with a fine. The next several cease, but I was up next. With or without the mustache, super producer flex. Cut to tape like a surgeon, the border. Weekend for the hour. If we ain't gonna come to the light, the city El Dorado.
It's a live mock show.
So let the big stretch and lift shade and feel this. The guard hating.
The live mock show.
But the take never lies. Let the bands cook the dopes and it's a bar.
It's a live mock show.
So let the big stretch and lift shade and feel this. The guard hating.
The live mock show.
But the take never lies. Let the bands cook the dopes and it's a bar.
What was that?
I don't know. What was what? What did it do?
Was it slow on your end?
No.
Oh, it just must be over here. Some slow. I was waiting.
Must be your internet, which is perfect timing for our draft to commence.
The fight night, Shayne. I thought we had a background for this. You didn't upload it?
Oh, yes, I did. I did. Where is it?
Jesus Christ.
Where is it?
Ivan doesn't produce. He's Jackal.
There he is.
I'm going to hear Ron all night. Where the fuck was my background?
You knew that Marsaw didn't like me. Yeah, it's fight night, man. We're going to change it up here a little bit. We always go you versus me versus you, and we're going to add the super producer, and one patron finally fucking stepped up. 99.9% of the other fuckers were all scared to sign up. It was Sandman and Kevin. That was it. They didn't want to. They're scared of the bright lights. But you want to bring the boys out and get this rolling?
Well, I better get the real background because Ron G made it for 4-person.
I have it. Oh, he did it for?
Yeah,
I don't have that one.
This guy's sleeping on you, Ron. Swear to God.
I do not have that one. I'm sorry, Ron G.
Ronnie G.
Well,
yes, I want you to get him. Well, I downloaded the background he did, and I'm gonna upload it.
All right. Well, there's the one we all know and love, Mr. Ivan. Don't call me Yvonne Vargas. Are you ready to draft, Ivan?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you guys ready to lose to me? Like I'm gonna have the best draft.
Jesus, my Dodgers are losing already after we were up 3-0.
Oh, look at that.
Oh boy. And our patron,
the
Mr.
only
Sandman,
patron that stepped up.
Well, him and Kevin were the only guys that signed up. Like I said, everybody else was scared, and Sandman's like, fuck those guys. I ain't scared of anybody. I'm
off work. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna step into the arena.
He is stepping into the octagon.
These other guys would not step into the arena.
I know. That's what Stewart said. Stewart said they were a bunch of pussies. But Stewart didn't sign up either, so we know how that goes. So, Ivan, what is going to be your team name for the evening? And you're on mute, sir.
And typical rookie mistake by Ivan.
All right. Sandman.
Before he reveals his name.
Yeah.
There it is. We got the ring behind us.
There we go. Is it better now?
Yeah, that's a little better.
All right. I'm going to be the Arlington Designers.
The Arlington Designers. Perfect.
The Arlington Designers.
Perfect. That works for me.
Cubs are going to score another run.
Oh, boy. What about you, Sandman?
The Dodgers?
Cubs and Dodgers, yep.
I'm going to go with the dark helmets.
The dark helmets. I think
dark helmets.
I think
probably one of the worst names I've.
I think Phil's going to stay probably with the old classic.
The Connecticut Deer Ticks, 3-time champions. 3 times.
I don't know where those titles came from, but I'm actually changing my name this year.
Oh,
My name is going to be called. My team name is going to be called Gimme 36
36
in
chicken
honor
wings.
of Joseph Marino and his penchant for 36 chicken wings.
What?
Yes.
Okay, let me have 36.
So what we're gonna
36
do
wins.
here to kick this off, fight
Well,
night.
first of all,
the
let's
revamp.
explain it. Those new peeps out there
Yeah.
tuning in live, it's a little different. Something we created here at TTNL, Shayne and I. Now a lot of people have copied it, as Sean Stewart would say. It's the best form of flattery. I don't believe it, but you take me and Shayne used to face off and draft each position to fill an actual football team. So this year we're like, why don't we add some patrons and some people involved, get Ivan involved and face off and see who could build the best team. So we're going to take to the draft and draft a full team. Then typical bullets he would have the worst team if he was here. We send it out into the universe. You guys pick up who you believe has the best team. Now, usually anyone over 65 votes for Shayne. Everybody else votes for me. So now we have the Arlington Designers and probably the worst name in football, the Black Helmets.
The dark helmets,
The
right?
dark helmets.
Dark
If you're going to
helmets.
insult me, Phil, do it right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Phil, you're the Connecticut Deer Ticks, correct?
That is correct. We got to
All right,
put
I'm
their
just-
names up there.
Yes.
And
Sandman is the dark
that's a-
helmets.
that's a shout to Spaceballs.
Yes.
Correct.
it is.
Dark helmets.
Yeah, it's
So,
one of my 10 fantasy team names. So
All
so
right.
You didn't want to choose any other ones, or?
so that's what we're going to be doing tonight as we face off. And go ahead, Shayne. You are going to.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do?
Are we doing? What are we
No,
doing?
we're just gonna do the regular draft style. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it as simple as possible.
I'm gonna get the fourth and get fucked. They don't
Well,
want
we'll
to do
see.
snake because snake is fair. I said.
Nah,
Just for
they don't do
behind
it. They don't do the draft night that way. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I have all of our names in this random generator. We're going to spin it to see who. Do you want to go? Who gets the fourth pick first, or do you want to see who gets?
They
Yeah,
get
let's
the
do
pick.
it that way.
Whoever they pick, whoever wins, you could pick where you want to pick. Since you're going 1, 2, 3, 4.
I would say we build up some dramatics. I'll spin it. Whoever wins this round picks.
See, everybody
fourth.
believes me. Do a snake draft.
We
That's-
never do a snake draft.
Because there's only
Broski is
two.
not everybody, Phil. Broski
Yeah.
is not the
I
entire.
saw Kerry Franklin and Matthew Rouse.
All right. So how do you guys want to do the generator? Do you want to just start with fourth? Who picks fourth? The first one that comes up picks fourth,
No,
and then we'll
whoever's
build our way
name
up to
comes
number
up,
one.
They win. They could pick. If
Well,
we're getting fourth is getting fucked in this.
Oh my god, you have the weirdest fucking rules.
It's before you're spinning, so that's my opinion. Sandman.
Look at Kerry Franklin stepping up to the plate. No, Phil,
Oh
I
my
agree with Shayne.
god, sell
All right.
out.
So I'm gonna make the rule. I'm gonna spin this. Whoever's
Okay.
name comes up here picks fourth. Then we're gonna remove their name.
Please
and the
be
next one
Shayne.
picks. That's fine. I'm gonna win if I pick fourth. I'll pick sixth in a 4-man draft. I'm still gonna win. I'm kidding. But anyway,
There's no cheat. How is this a cheat? I'm saying it's fair because the
All right.
fourth guy doesn't get fucked.
here we go. Here comes the spin.
Alex.
Who's picking fourth tonight? There we
Oh,
go.
Boy, this is.
Who is it?
I knew it. Totally getting fucked. You set this up.
I did
Set it up.
I
I say
I swear on my
who
children's
wins
life.
pick.
I
Oh, this is
swear.
going to be great.
Whoever
right.
wins picks.
So Phil comes in number 4. We remove Phil. Who will be picking?
Think about this. Strategy wise, Shayne knows all the guys I like, so you're gonna pick them before. That's why a snake
I
draft
screwed
works.
myself over that way. Do you remember when I took your quarterback 2 years ago?
That's not 4-on-4, man. You can make
All right.
up losses. Not in this.
Picking number 3 will be
Picking before me. It should be like the NBA lottery. I win the first pick. Fuck's sake.
Sandman. I can't imagine if I win this, how crazy it's going to be since I generated this.
It's totally cheated. It's a glitch, boys.
There we go, baby.
Ivan wins.
Ivan gets
There
the
we
first
go.
pick.
Ivan. All right. Congratulations, Ivan.
Thank
I
you.
don't get anything.
Should we still spin it? Maybe Ivan's got shitty luck. Maybe his taxes are going up. Maybe he'll still lose. Let's see.
1, 2, 3. Not going to Arlington Heights.
Holy shit. Ivan Vargas. That just means he was the worst team in the league this year, Phil. So, and you were the best. Picking
There
for
you
it.
go.
All right.
Just for the record, believe snake draft is fairer. Fairer.
Fairer. Yeah. Dan Wiederer. All right. Let's.
All right,
get
ladies
this
and
going.
gentlemen.
Let me bring up the simulator. Guess I should have had that all set, ready to go. Ivan Vargas.
The Arlington designers are on
Arlington
the clock.
designers are on the clock.
It's Arlington, the designer.
Arlington,
Thank
the
you.
designers.
Arlington, the designer.
You had to make it hard. All right, Ivan,
Listen,
with the number 1 pick, who are you going with, sir?
With the number 1 pick in the draft, I'm going to go with Abdul Carter.
See, Phil?
There you
Didn't
go.
even cost you not drafting number 1. All right, let's start this.
Building his team. He starts.
All right, so there it is. Abdul Carter is off the clock. And that brings up, this guy. So I am going to go with another pass rusher, Mike Green.
Nice.
And that was my pick. So there you go. That's why I get fucked.
And that brings up Sandman. Who are you going with, sir?
Man. I'm gonna go with Genty.
Ashton Genty. I have a feeling you may have pulled that. Our next selector at number 4. I could be wrong.
No,
Ashton Genty is off the clock.
I'll stay with my board and take the best tackle in the draft, Kelvin Banks.
Phil, are you sure he can start?
I'm pretty positive.
I've
I
heard.
was going to pick Mike Green, to be perfectly honest.
All right. So
now
Bill
it should
is
be
going
picking
with-
again. That would be the best idea.
Sure, but them's the breaks.
There you go.
Ivan Vargas, you are back up on the clock. Your first pick was Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter, and I'll be taking Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. Okay.
There you go. Will Campbell. So we're just so you know, we're drafting 2 running backs,
Yeah, we're gonna
No
switch it up
fullback.
a little bit.
2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Okay, not 3 receiver sets. On defense, we're drafting 3 linebackers, Sam, Mike, and Will. 2 corners, free safety, strong safety. And obviously the 4-man front.
There you go. All right. Now I have a couple of directions that I would like to go here, but I'm going to go with a little bit of a wild card here to give myself some options. And I'm going to take Travis Hunter off the board because he can give me some options here on both sides of the football.
There you go.
So Travis Hunter is
off the board.
The clock.
How do I get you alone?
So Sandman, you are now up.
Mason Graham.
And I get fucked again.
Yeah.
That's what you get for drafting 4th, you dummy.
This is like the WNBA draft or some dumb shit.
All right. Phil, you are up, sir. Membu's staring you right there in the face. Do you want me to turn the card in?
Nope. Son of a bitch. Oh. Dear Tick, select Michael Williams, Georgia.
Good pick.
4th spot is the worst spot. Just letting you know.
We've heard you the first 36 times, but that being said, Ivan, you were back up on the clock.
Jihad Campbell.
Ivan is going with the corner.
That is not what I went with.
Oh, what did you say?
Jihad Campbell.
Oh, Jesus. My bad. For whatever reason, I heard Jedi Baron in my head for whatever reason. All right.
What position are you playing him at, Ivan? You got to declare his position.
No, he's gonna be an edge. He's gonna be an end.
So he's your defensive end, right? Defensive end.
Yes,
or
sir.
Left.
I got him at right.
All right, that leaves me back up here on the board, and I have to pull the trigger here. And what am I going to do here? Got a couple of ways I want to go.
Jeremy, you don't have any idea what Mike Green is. To say that is very speculative.
Yeah.
That's digging deep into the rumor mill.
Yeah, that was Jeremy's first comment on our channel, so bravo to you, Jeremy. This is about football. We don't have access to his background, just like you don't. So there you go.
See, I got one fan, Matt Rouse.
Yep, that's fine. You created a fake YouTube account, and
I got a shout out. Tate gave his mock tonight. We took
it, and
he decided to go to Mission Barbecue. Have you ever been there, guys? Ivan? They got Navy apparel, all of Army, Navy, and they support the military.
Is it like a Northeast thing?
No, they're all over the country.
Oh.
Food was outstanding, but our waitress, Samantha, she really took care of these boys. I got to shout her out. She subscribed to our channel.
I thought you were going to be like, she was a freaking bit.
No, she was.
Everything was great, but this waitress.
She brought them dessert. She gave him the taste. He didn't know if he wanted the chicken or the ribeye. What an experience. If any of you guys have ever been to Mission.
Jeremy, just go ahead and keep it up, bro. We'll just boot you because that's what it is. Nothing has come through on that. We're not getting into fake accounts and all of this bullshit. Just
if he's convicted, we'll address that. If he's not convicted of anything, we're moving on.
Yeah, exactly. So that does leave me up here, correct? Isn't that where we're at?
Anthony Walker knows.
What did Anthony
Every
say?
Anthony I like Pageant, Gordon, Walker.
All right, I am going to go with
It's taking a
offensive
long time.
tackle. Well, we were talking Josh Connerly.
There you go.
Nice.
That means the Sandman is up. This guy and Shayne have taken 2 of my picks. So I've had to course correct.
Well, I don't have a left tackle yet, so I guess I'm going with Ursery.
There goes Phil's other guy.
It's happened.
I
3
was
times
feverishly texting Sandlin behind the
I
scenes.
knew you were fucking
saying,
doing
"Take
something.
Ursery." No, I was not.
You probably were. Where is Mike Huff? He should be in this competition. Motherfucker has insiders and shit. The Deer Ticks take from Toledo. Darius Alexander, defensive tackle, Toledo.
All right, Ivan Vargas.
I will not lose out on my fucking
You are up.
guys.
I'm up. I will take center Gray Zabel.
Nice pick,
Wow.
bro. That was my circle pick for next round. Imagine if I was on a fucking snake draft. Zabel would have been there right here.
It would be.
It
Would've been
would.
awesome.
It would be truly insane.
Truly
Yes.
scrumptious.
All right. Well, I am going to pull the trigger here, and I'm going to leave this guy on the board for Phil, but I am going to go get my other tackle, and I'm going with Josh Simmons from The Ohio State University. Let me draft him.
That's a nice pick.
Wait, who just went before me? Ivan, who did you take? Sable, right?
Zabel.
Gray
Yeah, Gray
Zabel.
Zabel. Mhm.
Okay. All right.
4th pick sucks.
So that would leave it
Yes.
Sandman.
Sandman, he's so caught up in his
Heather, who should I
dark
take?
helmet. His dark helmet.
Heather, who should I take here? We're 6 picks in. I'm totally lost. Eddie, help. Eddie, help, please.
I am going to go with Tate Ratledge.
Nice.
Wow, Ratledge going early. Going big. I like it.
All right.
Take
Philip Ottochian rhymes with lotion.
Deer Ticks are ready. They're running up to
Which
the
comes in
podium.
handy. Yes. Go ahead. Who are you taking?
You're running up to the podium. Take middle linebacker Carson Swessinger. Setting
was-
the tone.
Not gonna lie, that was my next pick.
Oh, playing from
Phil,
behind.
Thinking
Gotta
ahead.
catch up, Kerry
Ivan
Franklin.
Vargas, you are back up.
I think Kerry Franklin and you have a special, an advantage because you've met him so many times. He pulls for Shayne.
He did tell me that he likes me much better than anybody else on the panel. But
I believe.
I told him I would not
I
share
feel
that
biased,
on a live
dude.
show. That's why I'm glad that we're to a closed
If
audience
Chubb's
tonight.
here,
Nobody's
like,
listening.
he'd be in my corner. Like
Ivan
Anthony
Vargas.
Walker's in my corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Armand Membu at right tackle.
All right,
Good
Armand
luck with that.
Membu.
Hopefully, you can motivate that guy.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you know what? As they say, I'm just gonna start throwing assets at my offensive line. Tyler Booker. You are my
From
offensive guard.
from West Haven, Connecticut. Tyler Booker.
Yes.
Brian DeVries. I should make you my assistant GM. Make Brian DeVries.
All right.
Evan Wood is
Sandman,
in
you are
my-
back up on the clock.
Where's Larison? Motherfucker's on a jet.
I'm gonna go with James Pierce Jr.
Oh, you
There
drafted
you
another
go.
felon, according to our buddy back a few minutes ago.
Jeremy K.
Jeez.
Jeremy K.
Good pick. Sandman takes Pierce.
That was a very good pick.
DDP. Sucking hind tit in 4th place. You are up, sir.
Let's see. I'll just build my D line a little bit more and take defensive tackle from Oregon, Derek Harmon.
Good pick. Ivan Vargas, you are up, sir.
Okay.
Ivan Vargas.
Give me cornerback.
First corner. First corner off the board.
Give me cornerback Will Johnson.
There you go.
There he goes. I want to jump on the train here and take advantage of the interior of this line once more because they do fall off the board pretty quick. So that's why, well, they have him listed at offensive tackle in this simulator, but Wyatt Millum is going to give me some versatility. And so Mr. Millum is coming to the interior of the line on the give me 36s.
I was waiting for him later.
So Christopher Sandlin, you are up, sir.
My God.
I declared Zane. I have Hunter at corner.
Oh, you did declare him at corner?
Yeah.
I thought you put him at receiver.
Nope.
Boom, 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 boom.
The quarterback debate is going to be interesting.
I think I got my guy.
Yeah, probably pick him like I pick a kicker.
Probably.
In this draft.
You the fuck you bullets drop that we don't have on this brand. But
So, Phil, why are you taking Shador Sanders?
yeah, let's just make it so all the quarterbacks go. So Phil's got to take him. Holy shit, there's nobody left. But sure.
I'm gonna go with Georgia
George
Edge,
Sanders.
Jalen Walker. He didn't get picked there. Right?
All right.
So
Nope.
you're putting him at defensive end, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Not linebacker.
Correct.
Jalen Walker off the board. Phil
Yeah.
Ottochian Jr.
Deer tick select from the Ohio State. Offensive guard Donovan Jackson.
Good pick.
He will play left guard. Next to left tackle Calvin Banks.
There you go. Ivan Vargas, you are up, sir. Is there a
3D
position that you
chest
want to look
my
at?
ass.
Let me see. Yeah,
4D
go back.
chest,
Go back to the
even better.
interior. Go the interior line.
Yeah, it's you're getting down.
Yes, Ray. Tonight we're taking one player from each position that we've two wide receivers, two
Building
running,
an all rookie team.
an all rookie team to face off in a 4-man league. The Dark Helmets. Shitty name.
Can go-
Arlington.
You know what? I'll take Jade Barron.
Jade. You give me the sweetest taboo.
Sade.
I know.
All right.
He gets picked. You better play that song.
Well, I am going to
Smooth operator actually would be better.
follow up Mr. Vargas here, and I'm going to make Ryan Cox a very happy man.
Yes.
Place where he teaches East Carolina. Javon, is it Revel or Revel Jr., who I think without the torn ACL is the best corner in this draft. If he hadn't
Really the best ball skills.
Yep.
Chris Johnson
I'll take
came
36.
from East Carolina, right?
Yes, he did. Same with the great Jeff Blake.
Jeff Blake, yeah.
I used to love Jeff Blake on the Bengals.
Yes, sir. So that brings up Christopher Sandlin, who seems to be the slowest drafter of the evening on a consistent basis. You're up, sir.
I come rough and tough. Don't pay attention enough. They call me
Grant.
Ooh, all right.
Kenneth Grant.
Kenneth
Good pick.
Grant.
I gotta say good pick,
Kenneth
but I hate
Grant.
it because he stole him out
I
from
thought
under
you were
me
taking
as
him
my
last
next.
pick, bro. I thought you were going to
Yeah.
take him last pick.
I was thinking about it.
The Deer Sticks select from Bowling Green University.
I was
Tight
gonna fuck
end.
you. I was gonna fuck you
Harold
over this round.
Bannon Jr.
I was
Before
100%.
Oh, I was waiting. It
Gonna
was.
fuck him over.
Oh yeah.
No
Oh, yeah.
one's
Yep.
taking my guy. I got 3 of my guys on my team.
Ivan Vargas is back up on the clock.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit, we have 62 trade offers.
I will take.
Matt, you did call and I'm like, shut the fuck up, Matt.
Is there a position group you want to look at, Ivan?
Yeah, let me see the defensive interior. Give me Walter Nolan. Give me Walter
Bragg's
Nolan.
guy.
Yeah.
Tyleek Williams. No, thank you.
Oh my god, you were having the perfect draft.
That was final on that, correct? Ivan, I'm sorry. I guess I should have asked you one more time.
Yeah, that was final. I'll
right.
take. Yep.
Oh, man. My.
I'm liking how
Let's
my
see here.
team is looking right now.
I think I can wait there.
Until Sandlin fucks you.
Yeah, fucking Sandlin. What he gets
The
for
dark
taking,
helmets. Used to be
what
the
he gets
slow
for taking
helmets.
his time.
The slow helmets.
All right, you know what? I'm going to finish off my offensive line. Charles Grant from William and Mary is
I
going to
don't
play
know.
offensive guard for me.
What
A guard?
he's
Oh, a guard?
tackle. Can't
He's
take
not
him.
a tackle.
What?
Kidding.
He's not a tackle. I'll tell you that.
Who just said he can't play guard?
No, nobody
No
said
one.
he can't play
We were
guard.
joking.
Oh,
I
okay.
said he's a tackle.
Oh, my bad. All right, so bam, there he goes. So my offensive line is complete. I have Josh Connerly, Josh Simmons, Tyler
Where
Booker,
are you
Charles
playing
Grant.
Connerly?
I'm playing Connerly at left tackle.
So Simmons is the right,
Yep.
which he played at Arizona, San Diego State.
Yeah, and that's what he was before they moved him. Yep. So, but that brings up Sandman again. My offensive line
A
is
lot of
complete.
fun. This guy's been waiting while we're talking. He still ain't picked.
Will Johnson.
So
He
he's
is
been
gone.
taken. He gets snipped.
No, he is.
The Mike
Right.
Tyson rule. I get to go now, right?
There you go.
All right, I'm just gonna take my guy and get it out of the way.
Penn State.
Tyler Warren.
Tyler
I
Warren.
knew it.
There you go.
I knew it.
It's like I would go Loveland, but I don't need another Michigan player.
All right, so Sandlin, be completely honest. Don't be.
Talk to
Don't
Yeah,
let
go ahead.
us dictate. How do you feel about the Bears being on the clock Thursday night and they put in the card for Warren at 10?
No way.
And you're a Penn State fan. Let everybody know
Huge Penn State fan.
Yeah,
I love
live and
Tyler
die.
Warren, but I also think Loveland is better.
I love balls.
that. We're going to switch that up to fourth place balls. But anyways, we agree.
I agree with you. So the Deer Ticks are going to take wide receiver from Missouri,
Mm.
and he is off the board. Mr. Burden the third or the junior? Luther Burden. I love balls.
Remix.
The remix.
What?
Huh? Give me some fucking names.
Every time.
Ivan Vargas. Give me some
time
fucking
for
names.
Cam Scatabo.
Oh, you fuck.
Yep.
Give me some fucking names.
Scattaboo was my target. Imagine if I was on a snake draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. You keep saying that, but it's never going to happen. So
Well, he would have been my next pick, just so you know.
All right. I got to go off course here again. I got to get.
I've been screwing you up.
Yeah. I'm going to go Malachi Starks from UGA.
Safety. Georgia. Georgia. Georgia.
Sandman is back up.
Pull up the tackles.
Quit yelling at me.
Pull up them tackles, yo.
Oh, there you go, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
We cleaned them out pretty good for you.
We did. We did. They're the guards.
Those are equally cleaned out. Couple guys. Well, yeah, there's a couple guys there later. Any place else?
I'll just go ahead and take Xavier Watts, safety.
fuck.
Oh. It's the first time someone didn't take my pick. Oh, he took Scattaboo.
Yes.
I was going to take him this round.
DDP,
But
you are
I'm
up,
going to
sir.
stay in Notre Dame, Shane.
Yes.
Take
Yes.
cornerback
Yes.
Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame. Dun, 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 dun.
Ivan Vargas, you are back up, sir.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will take running back Quinshawn Judkins.
Loading up, he
Back
is.
to back running backs.
All right, that leaves me. I think Ivan has probably forced my hand here a little bit. So
yeah,
I am going to take running
Forcing
back.
everyone's hand because
Tooch,
it's
how
not
you
a
doing? Doing good, doing well. I'm in Iowa. Caleb Johnson.
oh, Maron. Christ. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Dark Helmet, you're on the clock.
I'll take Jonah
Say it. I got to hear you say it.
Savainia.
Close enough. We'll put
There
it
it
in for you.
is.
Big Jonah from Arizona is what I've been going with.
Big
So
Jonah
I
from
like that.
Arizona.
Big Jonah from Arizona.
Well, they forced my hands, so I have to take my 5th ranked running back here. Travion Henderson from the Ohio State University.
Good pick.
You can tell none of us like Omarion Hampton, so the dark
Ivan
helmet.
Vargas, you are up.
Ivan's got a power backfield from.
Sorry, let me see the interior defensive line. Alfred Collins right there.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there.
Two
Right.
Nose tackle, Alfred Collins.
Yeah, so Ivan is forcing my hand here. So you know what? I need a big fatty. I wouldn't do this in real life right now, but
This is real life.
I need a guy to make things easy for my elite secondary that is shaping up, and I don't have any linebackers yet. So Deion Walker is gonna clog some fucking middle for me here with the gimme 36. He hasn't worn 36 since 2nd grade. Deion Walker.
Thank God I got my tackles.
Cornerback.
Cornerback.
Trey Amos.
Trey, any relation to Adrian?
Good question.
I am going to take.
You got a group you want to look at, Phil?
Going off my big board here. Safety from South Carolina, Nick Emenwari.
There he goes. That brings Ivan Vargas back up to the plate.
I will stay at safety. Actually, you know. I'll stay at safety and take Andrew Makuba.
Good pick. All right. That brings me up. I have so many different ways that I can go here. All right.
Boom.
I am going to figure this out in a second. All right, I'm doing it. Colston Loveland.
If you would have slipped, it was my next pick.
Must be nice living in the middle, in the front.
It is.
Well, you know,
It's not
thanks.
bad.
It's thank you
Millen,
for asking.
wide receiver, Arizona.
Who'd you take? Tat?
Millen.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, T-Mac, for that listener out there living in his mom's trailer. All right. Bill Ottochian, you're back up on the board. Shador Sanders staring you straight in the face, buddy.
Your boy.
Stay at wide receiver and take Emeka Egbuka from the Ohio State University to fill out my wide receiver core.
I have not taken a wide receiver, so it's good.
I just
Poor
took
Travis
a-
Hunter's going to be playing 300 snaps a game for me at this point on both sides of the ball.
Looks like I'm taking a little bit of a lead right now.
How do they declare a winner, Rodney? Well, the fans choose,
fans do.
and
It's
anybody
like
that knows
bullets
anything
in
about
a
football,
breakdance battle.
Yeah.
Who wins? Here we go.
So,
Here we go.
Ivan Vargas, you are up, sir.
Hampton sitting there.
Matthew Golden, University of Texas.
Wide
Nice.
receivers are falling right off the fucking board, aren't they?
Well, we still have some Syracuse wide receivers.
Yes. Well, you know what? Fuck you, Phil. Jack Beck, come on to my team, buddy.
I love Jack. It was between him and a group. That's a good pick. My number 5 ranked wide receiver. Back to the dark helmet.
Dog loves it. Sandman's like, how many fucking players are we taking? When's this shit get over?
It's going by pretty quickly.
Bring up the offensive tackles.
Oh boy. Yeah. So we have a guy in our YouTube comments like every week chiming in, demanding that Anthony Belton be the Bears pick at number 10. Very interesting.
Emory Jones.
It's his cousin.
Bam. All right. So Philip Ottochian, you are back up.
I'm gonna make a general manager move, and we are gonna move Carson Schlesinger to will linebacker.
Okay.
We found a middle linebacker to fill our roster, and there he is, Demetrius Knight from South Carolina.
Good player. Oldest player in the draft, I believe.
Is he?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right. Good job drafting Valus.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I'm fucking around.
Yes. He's 38 years old. Anyways,
36.
Oh, man. You know what? Stay at linebacker.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Scroll down. Okay.
I love.
Give me middle linebacker, Jack Kaiser.
I fucking knew it.
Demetrius Knight, man. Just remember the name.
I will when he's in a nursing home.
Not the quarterback is the oldest kid from Louisville.
I thought somebody said, yeah, I think it is Demetrius Knight, though. I think somebody said that he's the oldest player in the draft.
Really?
So, yeah. Somebody can look up his DOB.
Anthony Gordon, where are you?
All right.
Bullets hasn't done shit yet.
Man.
48 hours from now, we probably would have picked. We're in year 5. Rich Gordon's reminiscing right now, Shane. 5th fight night. I won year 1, Shane won year 2, and the last 2 I've won. So maybe
Phil did cocaine before the show tonight. Clearly.
Just look back on those
with Tate.
Micah Parsons, Jared Verse.
God, is Braggs picking this pick? What's going on?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Braggs. Is this Sandman's cousin?
All right. I'm going to go. Yeah, this one's tough for me. You know what? I'm going to go off the beaten path a little bit. Here, I think. Man, I can't. I'm going to take my guy.
Tight end from Syracuse.
No, I already took my tight end. I got Loveland.
Oh, who doesn't have a tight end? Ivan. Because he doubled down on running backs.
Yeah.
took both of my running backs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, you know
Our,
what?
our running backs, Phil. Our running backs. But they just stay over at my house, you know.
The Arlington
Yes, I am
Designer.
taking.
Arlington.
I'm gonna.
Designer.
Oh, fuck, man, this one I'm all out of sorts here. I forgot to write one of my guys down. Just 1 second. Oh, there he is. All right, cool.
There's Zero does come up with stats.
I am going to go. Man, this one kills me to do, but I'm taking Nick Scorton
Hmm.
from A&M.
Good pick, bro. How many D linemen do you have?
2. Well, 3. I need one more defensive tackle. I have Mike Green, Nick Scorton, Deion Walker.
Oh, okay.
Pull up the
Well, let me
linebacker.
catch you cheating, putting 3 ends on your roster.
And the linebackers are getting barren.
Yeah, I don't have any yet.
Oh,
Stutzman.
Stutzman. Going with Stutzman. The Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, Bowski. I wasn't a huge fan because they had him playing. They had him playing at the wrong weight. They told him to bulk up, and he's not a 290 guy. He went into the combine at like 258 and looked like a totally different player. That's where he's around 260, 265 guy. He's a different player. So
I love Nick Scorton. That was gonna be my next pick.
Yep.
I was gonna finish my D line.
Did I take your guy? Did I draft? Who'd you take, Sandman?
He took the middle
Stutzman.
linebacker.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah, Stutzman. All right. Okay, so that means
that
DDP,
is
you are up.
Take a corner. All my top corners are off the board, so my top 5 corners have been drafted.
Phil, you haven't taken a running back yet, have you?
Yeah, I took Henderson.
Oh, that's right. Yes, my bad.
Should I take my sleeper at corner because you guys basically took all my fuck? I'm gonna take my sleeper at corner. Okay, from Iowa State, big corner. Jesus Christ!
Darian Porter.
There you go,
All right.
Darian
Ivan Vargas.
Porter.
Ivan
Darian
Vargas,
Mhm.
Porter,
you're back up.
Can you
6'4", 200-pound corner.
Kevin Winston Jr. Safety. Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Ivan's forcing me, so I gotta go get my other playmaker at safety. That's in my top 5s.
Oh, there he is.
Billy Bowman.
I don't think a guy named Billy Bowman can ever not be an athlete. Billy Bowman, bro. You know Billy Bowman? Yeah. Motherfucker down the street? Yeah. Motherfucker's fast. It's not Billy Bowman.
Sandman is back
Do
on the
it.
clock, and he is scrambling. He even put himself on
Scrambling.
mute because he didn't want us to hear the paper shuffling.
He's talking to his
Dylan's
wife.
dog.
Gotta take my guy this next pick, so please don't.
Hold on, Phil. Let me look at your lists. Go to center. I don't have a center yet. Or interior offensive line, whatever.
What do you want, Sandlin?
I don't have a center yet.
Okay. The interior of the line's all fucked up.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up.
Jared Wilson.
Look at you. Thank God you were one pick away from my pick.
All right, listen, Phil, don't say your pick.
Tackle
Don't. Okay. All right. Never mind.
Oh, all
from
right.
Purdue, Mr. Mbow. He's
It's not-
listed as an interior, but he's
Yes.
right
It's a silent M. It's Marcus Bow.
Bow. Bo?
No, not
Bow.
Bow. Bow, like Dwayne Bow. It's
You
Marcus
look so good
Bow.
right now.
Riddick
Marcus,
Bowe.
take a bow. He's now a deer tick
All right.
playing right tackle.
All right.
Another guy getting misplayed.
Give me quarterback Jackson Dart.
Wow.
You don't know what you just did. Took my QB. Fuck you, kid. I was so happy. Got my right tackle.
All right. Say again, Ivan. I'm sorry. I was writing one down.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Well,
Dart.
listen, I'm gonna let you guys in on some insider trading here. Under no fucking circumstances am I drafting Jalen Milroe, so any of you fuckers can have him.
I'm so strung out. Yes, he did write this song. Take a bow.
Shador.
Good.
What running backs do you have, Shane?
I have Caleb Johnson.
That's it. I have
Yes.
Travion.
Mm.
My 2 wide receivers. I need a right guard and a center. Sam linebacker.
I have no linebackers.
Damn.
That's not good. Not in this
good.
draft class.
Pay attention, Mr. Alex H. Who's playing 4D chess now? Has 2 thumbs. This guy.
All right. Well, I got to pull the trigger on my dude.
To the
Joshua
left,
Farmer.
Yeah. That's a good pick.
There he is, Josh Farmer. I'm struggling with my next pick, Shane. I wonder if you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Were you gonna pick that I was picking Bo?
Well, I had 2 guys in mind. So
Okay.
Bo was one of them, but
Bow,
the other
bow. That's the song that he needs to come out to.
Yeah.
All right,
Bow,
pull
bow.
up corner.
Sandlin, did you look at your phone? I'm just
Insider
I'm trying to
trade.
make Phil paranoid. What do you want, corner? There you go.
He was so strong out.
How do you guys feel about Hairston? I know a lot of people love him.
From
Just
Kentucky,
not-
the corner?
Yeah. I'm not there completely with him.
Yeah, he's inconsistent.
If only we could, Jeffrey. If only we could.
That would be awesome.
There's only 132 of them.
Safety.
Oh, safe. I thought you picked.
No, he wanted to look at corners and then he said safety.
Thank God I didn't say my pick. From Iowa. Doing good. I'm happy.
I'm doing good. I'm happy.
Back to corner. I would like
Quiddy pay.
Quiddy Pay.
Quiddy pay.
Thomas.
Number 1.
Tomorrow I
From
bring
Florida.
out.
Can you say the complete name, sir?
Azarie.
Yes. That was perfect.
Oh, I was going Azara.
All right. This is, I think, I know Phil's pick here. Do you want me to bring it? I can't remember. Do you have both your ends?
No, I don't. So you're getting warm. You're getting warm.
He's not a king, but he might be a prince. Phil Ottochian, you are up
That
next.
is 100% correct, sir. It was very tough between my sleeper defensive end from UCLA. I'm helping you guys now because I am going to take a prince. Princely Unamilan from Ole Miss. The edge rushing machine.
Alex,
Former
that's not
Florida Gator.
That's not what we're doing tonight. We are. Oh, they thought I said your name, but yeah, this is everybody is drafting.
Phil took him. He's on my team.
Yeah, Phil took him.
You're
We're
my
drafting 22 rookie starters for each one of us have our own team. So it's all rookies. We're drafting 22 positional players and going from there. So, Phil, you just had your pick. I believe I did draft him, correct? Yes, I did. That means Ivan Vargas, you are back up on the clock.
Can I take a look at the receivers, please?
This is where Phil did again.
I'll take Alec.
From Stanford.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Going
body.
for
Big
Stanford.
body.
At about 10 feet from him on the game winner this year in the dome.
Yeah.
Like that kid.
Well, how was this? How do you look?
He's good. He's smooth. Smooth. He's one of those guys you're like, man, that dude is not running hard, but then he's just not getting caught.
Alshon Jeff.
Yeah, fuck Alshon.
Long Strider. What's up, Lloydmus?
So, Ivan, I took your guy, right?
Which one?
Yeah.
Who just went?
Stanford.
Yes. Okay. All right. Where are we gonna go here? Guess I can finish mine off. Now I'm just going with a favorite here.
I got 5 picks left.
Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State.
Good pick. I like him.
All right. So Sandman.
Forgot.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward off the board.
All right. Phil.
The
Ottochian.
center, right guard, quarterback, strong safety, Sam linebacker, and tailback. That means I think I'm gonna go. You guys are all filled up. Gonna take from Kansas running back Devin Neal. Being another running back.
Thought you'd be going with Rootin' Tootin', your boy.
No, I got a higher grade on Devin Neal.
You're lucky I can't draft backup running backs. All over this shit.
But Rootin' Tootin's more my sleeper. Like I like that.
So who's got both the? You got your two. Ivan
He and
took his
you
two
don't have a
pretty
quarterback.
early. Right, but I'm talking about running backs.
running
Ivan,
backs?
you took your two early.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, you got your two. Sandlin, do you have both yours or none? You just have one. So Sandlin and I both have one for the running backs. All right. So Ivan Vargas, you are back up.
Tight ends, please. Elijah Arroyo.
There you go. Very good pick.
All right. That leaves me. And I have not drafted a fucking linebacker yet. I'm in all sorts of fucking trouble there.
Ivan's run game is gonna run your ass over.
Yes, Cody Simon from
good
the Ohio.
pick.
Damn.
I love him.
Damn.
Like I like him. He was my other choice at middle linebacker.
Mm-hmm. That's where I just put him. Sandman is up.
Okay. Put up the wide receivers real quick.
There's some good ones left.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah,
this?
I'll do Jaden Higgins.
Do you want to have the all parole team and bring in Isaiah Bond?
Out on bond.
Yes. That is final. Jaden Higgins? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam. Bill Ottochian. Look at that, Phil. And you fall on the Bears pick at
Nice.
pick
Really?
72.
The,
That's a lot of
fridge. The fridge. Look
Yeah,
at
that's why Ivan
It's
and
a
I
lot of
pre-planned
pressure
this.
now.
We wanted to give you the
When we
honor.
planned it, that was the whole thing. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to take care of our guy. Got to take care of him.
My Sam linebackers.
Shador's right there, dude.
You don't need any linebackers, Phil. You're fine. I just need them all. I need them all. I've drafted one linebacker.
So did I, just because I wanted nobody else to have them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guess I'll skip. I can wait on linebacker.
Well, you got the two top linebackers essentially, right? Or two of the top 5.
Let me look at center. What's his name there? Yeah. Has everybody taken a center? I forgot.
Yes. I took Wyatt Millum.
And he put Gray Zabel, and
Yep.
You took Wilson, right?
Yes. Is that where you're going center? Did you say a name or no?
I'm gonna go Jake Majors from Texas
Nice.
to go along with his teammate.
But you're gonna give Jackson some love here.
What's that?
I thought you were gonna come away with Jackson Slater tonight. That was one of the guys I had.
Might come away with him. You never know.
Jake Majors. All right, Ivan Vargas, you are back up. Fuck, I might just have to be an asshole and take Shamar Stewart and play him at fucking linebacker, I guess.
I'm gonna take left guard Willie Lampkin. It's not the size of the dog and the fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog.
Taking fullbacks. Look at this.
It's the size of the guy in the CFL. Welcome to Arlington. He's a good player, man. Just 5'10" is rough.
Hey, man, I like guys that fight.
Oh yes,
Membo
comedic timing.
will have to kick Membo in the ass to get him going at right tackle, but he'll do.
5'10".
Boy, what am I looking at here? Jesus Christ!
This is
Linebackers, bro.
Yeah, I know. Let me bring up my top 5s real quick. Stick with me.
My offense is looking good.
Barrett Carter.
Strong safety.
I gotta take my guy here. Sandman called it. Barrett Carter from Clemson.
There you go.
Pull up the running backs real quick.
I'm telling you, Samson is a good back.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
Sampson, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I even like Hampton. I just don't think Hampton's this amazing back that everybody just suddenly thinks.
Yeah. I would be, imagine taking Hampton at 10. I don't think I could survive that.
All right. Safety real quick. I'll take Sanker.
All right. Ivan
No.
Phil,
Oh.
my bad.
Yes.
Phil, let's go over everybody.
I gotta go.
Phil,
Safety,
what do you have safety to go?
strong safety.
Yeah.
So I am
You
going
got
to
safety,
go,
quarterback, and what else do you have left?
I have safety, corner. You know what? I'll take my guard now. I'll take my boy from Sacramento State,
I mentioned him one pick too early.
Jackson Slater. He's in my top 5.
Ivan Vargas.
This late, Alex H.
What positions do you have left to go with, Alex? Or Jesus Christ, Ivan.
I have 3 picks left, 2 of them are linebackers. One of them's on the O-line. Let me see the interior O-line.
It's getting pretty barren.
I got my number 4 guard. Jackson
Scroll
Slater.
down. Scroll down a little bit.
Can also play center. There's my boy Willie Winky Williams. Not the.
You know what? I'll go with
Willie
linebacker Kobe
Skydiving.
King from Penn State.
King.
Yeah.
That's Sandlin's next pick.
Where should I play him, Chris? The strong side or the weak side?
Strong side. Weak side. Right side. Oh man. These guys are doing favorite sports movies. Not one of them put Remember the Titans on it. It's so disappointing.
I love that movie.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Totally in the top 5. Come on.
I gotta write down my
5 sports movies of all time.
Oh,
5-4 Cubs.
Nice error. That was an error. I just looked up. Is that what it was?
Yeah. That was an error. I thought he had it. I was like, fuck. But yeah.
Gotta scroll down and see if they even got my guy on here. Actually, you know what? Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chris Paul Jr.
I didn't know he had a son.
Yeah. All right, let me pull the trigger on him, get him out of here. Landman, you are back up.
Jaden Blue.
Nice pick.
Jaden Blue.
Sandlin's just trying to piss me off here at the end of the fucking show.
Well, you can have Samson.
Get your boy. Get him. You know what I'm talking about.
He's just gonna fumble your game away for you. But anyways,
stop.
Is it my pick now?
Yeah, DDP's up.
I gotta put Tate to bed and then come right back. My boy Blue. My boy. Blue. I'm going to take. I'm going to put as my strong safety. It's close on my card here. Fuck. I have 3 guys I want at strong safety. Who is the best? Just going to go with Malachi Moore.
You're playing him at strong?
Just playing him at strong safety for his intelligence. Malachi Moore. Castro was just a pinch off for me.
All right. So Ivan Vargas, you are back up. I have 2 more picks. I have quarterback and running back left.
Can you go back to linebacker, please? Or you know what? Edge. Go to edge real quick.
There's Shamar Ford.
Okay, I'll go back to linebacker. Sorry, Shane.
Oh, Ivan's picking first, right? Let me go throw this guy to bed. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just go back to the top. I don't know if.
I got one of my top 5 guys in there. I know you haven't seen him play, but I'm a Marlowe Wax fan. He ended up getting hurt, but he is a.
You know, I'll go with the Georgia dog.
Yep.
You know, I feel like there's going to be, no wrong going with Georgia defense, so I'll go with Munden Jr.
All right. Oh, man. I have running back and quarterback left here. I can go so many different ways. Yeah, I got to stay True to my board, though. Let me grab my board that I just turned off. Dylan Sampson.
He's a good running back, man. I mean, we watched the tape on him.
Yeah, so
especially this late, well, in our draft at least.
So. Well, he's my combo bag. I have him and Sampson.
What just happened?
Johnson. They were showing a replay, I think. Oh no, they hit a homer.
Linebacker Shayne. That's all I got left.
I didn't see who hit it, Ivan.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's the second one against the Dodgers this year.
I think I might have hit my fucking parlay, to be honest with you.
Can we scroll down?
Yeah.
Rags took Lindenberg
last night. Delmas Johnson.
Where was I? Did I go by him already?
It's at the top. Second.
Oh, okay. Oh, from Kentucky. All right, there we go. All right. And now we wait for Phil's guy. I don't know. He hasn't taken a quarterback yet.
You guys
all right. No, you're up. Sandman just went. Yeah.
Perfect timing.
So is this your last pick, Phil? You got?
No, I got two more.
Two more. So you got quarterback, and what's your other position?
Sam, linebacker.
Okay.
My Sam linebacker.
Do you want to look at the group?
Where is he? Sure, you could put up the group. I'm looking for him on my list. The kid I'm thinking of.
What do they have him listed at size-wise? I don't have anything on him.
Did you go? I'll look on this. I don't want to cheat and play like Q Robinson at Sam or some shit. There he is. From Minnesota. Cody Lindenberg.
Yeah, I had him up there first for you, but
did you?
I thought yeah.
I was on my page.
It was the first thing he said, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, oh, Lindenberg was a great pick. And you're talking about.
All right, so Ivan, this is your final pick.
This is it. It's a guard, so I'll need interior offensive line, please. It'd be my right guard, Dylan Fairchild out of Georgia.
And I see an awful lot of Tooney in him, by the way.
Dylan,
I see him play.
It's a good player. Go Tooney.
Yep.
Shayne Marsaw is to take his quarterback.
Yes, I have to take my quarterback. And oh God, you know what, Phil? Should I just take my guy? Stay true to my board.
Gotta stay true to your board.
Kyle McCord.
Kyle McCord from Syracuse.
May lead the league in interceptions, but he's going to be a fun watch. I hate this quarterback draft class, by the way. Hate it.
Well, I have to stay true to my board. And I'm not some suck up to Dion. So
yes, you are. I'm telling you. I am texting Christopher Zorich.
Alabama. Jalen Milrow.
Stop it.
Jalen Milrow.
Oh my God.
Jalen Milrow.
He's kissing up to Matthew Waldman.
You got on me with the memo.
Matt
And you
Waldman's
drafted
QB too.
Milrow.
I told him number 2 is the perfect
Cam
slot
Ward.
to put Milrow.
Cam Ward, 1. Dart, 2. Milrow, 3. Sanders, 4. McCord, 5 are my top 5s. I don't play that game. No one took Hampton. Ivan somehow believes in Membu.
Yeah, because my ass is going to put a fire to him.
Linebackers again. That's the only thing I got left.
I believe in
Scroll.
Membu.
Right, stop. Back up. Guy from UCLA. Kane.
Kane
McDermott.
Yeah, Madrano.
All right.
There he
we
is.
go. Wow, look at that.
The other.
And for the final pick of the night. Is this? Yeah, this is your final pick, right, Phil? Yeah, but don't you have one more pick?
No.
Oh, so that was it?
No,
I
he
got
should have.
Jalen Milrow.
Yeah, but you should have one more pick.
Yeah,
You're
pick
the
after
4th
me.
pick.
You should be the final pick.
I have all my positions filled.
I don't know how that's possible.
You have 2 wide receivers.
Yep. Burden
Tight end.
and
Yeah.
Ibuka.
2 ends, 2 DTs,
Yeah,
3
fair.
linebackers, 2 corners, 2 safeties.
A center.
Yep. Jake Majors at center. I got Ben Morrison at corner.
Wonder Donkey said we skipped Sandman.
He just went.
No, we must have skipped him before.
Are you missing a position, Sandman?
That's
No.
where he just took his guy just now.
Yeah, you just took your last one, right? The linebacker.
Yeah. And I just went after you and Ivan because it's the last round.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Phil, it's your
Yeah,
last.
I got 11. I got 22 players.
Wait a minute now. Name them.
I got Burden and Ibuka, my 2 receivers. Harold Fannin Jr., tight end. Left tackle, Kelvin Banks. Left guard, Donovan Jackson. Center, Jake Majors. Right guard, Jackson Slater. Right tackle, Bow. At quarterback, Jalen Milrow. Halfback, Travion Henderson and Devin Neal.
They're saying Phil went out of order. That's what Go Shy Bear is saying. I have no idea.
It said Phil took Milrow. Scandal on Fight Night. Phil took Milrow before
No one else
Sandman
was
took the
taking
linebacker.
Milrow.
All right, so
made it happen like
well,
Gonzalez,
Sandlin, why Phil cheating? All right, well, let's start. Let's work our way from the bottom up. Phil, you didn't get to go first, but you get to go first now. Read your positions.
Okay, I'm going to start on defense then. Cornerback, we read both of them.
Yeah.
Ben Morrison of Notre Dame and Darian Porter of Iowa State. My defensive ends are Mikel Williams and Princely Umanyelin from Ole Miss. My defensive tackles, Darius Alexander from Toledo and Derek Harmon of Oregon. My Mike linebacker is Demetrius Knight from South Carolina. Cody Lindenberg. Sam linebacker from Minnesota. Carson Schlesinger, my Will linebacker. My safeties are Malik Moore and Nick Emanuori.
Malachi Moore.
Malachi Moore. Yep.
Malachi Moore and Nick Emanuori from South Carolina. Then I have Luther Burden and Emeka Ibuka at receiver. Tight end is Harold Fannin Jr. Left tackle Kelvin Banks. Left guard Donovan Jackson. Center Jake Majors of Texas. Right guard sleeper Jackson Slater of Sacramento State. Right tackle from Purdue, Bow Bow. Quarterback Jalen Milroe from Alabama. Halfback Travian Henderson. My other back is Devin Neal. There you go.
Christopher Sandlin.
The dark helmets.
All right. Quarterback Cam Ward. Running back Ashton Genty. Other back Jadon Blue. Wide receiver McMillan. Tet McMillan from Arizona, and Higgins from Iowa State. Tight end Tyler Warren. Left tackle Ursery. Left guard Tate Ratledge. Center Jared Wilson. Right guard Jonah Saraina from Arizona. Right tackle Emory Jones Jr. Defense. My three linebackers: Danny Stutzman, Jamon Dumas Johnson, Kane Medrano, UCLA. Defensive ends: James Pierce Jr. and Jalon Walker. Defensive tackles: Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham.
The
cornerbacks: Trey Amos.
duo is back together again. I forgot that you did that.
Yeah, and whatever that dude's name is, Thomas from Arizona.
The guy you drafted?
Yeah, whatever that's first name is. Azare. Free safeties: Xavier Watts and Jonas Sanker.
Nice.
Xavier Watts and Jonas Sanker.
All right, that leaves me. Quarterback Kyle McCord. Running backs Caleb Johnson and Dylan Sampson. Wide receivers Jack Beck and Kyle Wilson. Tight end Colston Loveland. My two offensive tackles are Josh Connerly and Simmons. My guards are Tyler Booker and Charles Grant. Center Wyatt Millam. My two defensive ends are Mike Green and Nick Scorton. Defensive tackle Deion Walker and Joshua Farmer. Linebackers Barrett Carter, Cody Simon, and Chris Paul Jr. Corners Travis Hunter, Siobhan Ravel Jr. Free safety Malachi Starks, Billy Bowman Jr. to round out the rest of my team.
Last but not least, it's
All right.
the Arlington, the designer team.
Mm-hmm. The winning team is what we'll call it. Quarterback Jackson Dart, running backs Cam Scatabo and Quinshawn Judkins, tight end Elijah Arroyo, wide receiver Matthew Golden, wide receiver Ayomanor?
Yep.
Ayomanor? Yeah, right. Ayomanor.
Whoever Logan says won has officially lost. Sorry, Sam, man.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Sorry.
Right tackle Armand Membu, right guard Dylan Fairchild, Gray Zabel is my center, Willie Lampkin left guard, Will Campbell is my left tackle, Abdul Carter left end, Walter Nolan is my defensive tackle at 3-tech. Nose tackle will be Alfred Collins. Jihad Campbell's on the other side. Is it Semal Munden Jr., right? I don't know how to say his first name. Smael.
Yeah. The linebacker that you took late. Yeah.
Yeah, him. Jack Kaiser at middle. Kobe King at strong side. Will Johnson at cornerback. Andrew Mukumba at safety. Kevin Winston Jr. at the other side. Strong safety. Jade Barron at cornerback.
Very nice. Yeah, it's definitely switches it up. You add, Phil and I are usually going head to head back and forth, so you can rip through them. It makes you think a little bit more. Not only did we add one more person, we added two people.
Two more.
But it's fun. It's good exercise that way.
Yeah, I like it.
This is something different. Drafting the teams, obviously. If Logan had said Phil had the best team, I would have declared the loser. But sorry,
Yeah.
Sam, that was my pre-draft note. Seriously, whoever Logan liked would be the worst team. Year one. So next year, Logan maybe put his ass on the line. Remember that year Logan was like late, didn't show up on time. He's the Dion.
Richard, come on, man. I have a better offensive line than Phil does. Overall.
No fucking
Yes.
way, bro.
Yes, I do.
My offensive line is so underrated.
Oh my god, dude.
I got the best tackle in the draft, so there you go.
Well, I agree with you there, but Connerly, Simmons, Booker, Grant, and Millum, it's pretty fucking nasty.
You got the second best tackle in the draft, but
Bow is sleeper, man. Sleeper right tackle from Purdue. Jackson Slater is my number 4 ranked guard. Donovan Jackson could play left tackle, right guard, left guard. Another guy, he could slip into the first round. I like Donovan Jackson's game a lot.
I don't think we can beat Ivan's running backs are pretty
yeah, Ivan has the running back card. The motherfucker doubles down.
He doubled down early.
hey,
Does Travion Henderson's go in the first round, Shayne?
I think if Denver doesn't move, I mean, there's a lot of talk that they're in active talks with everybody. I think if they can't move for Genty, I think that's probably their guy.
Who? The Bears?
No. I thought you were I thought you said Henderson. Does he go?
Yeah. Does he go in the first round? I didn't hear the other.
Yeah,
part.
if Denver can't move for Genty, which is the rumor that they're trying to move for him.
Well, they're not taking Amari and Hampton?
No. But the other thing is, too, that was interesting, Phil. You and I were on the phone with Cap talking when it came out. Brad Biggs talking about Houston being connected to Chicago in talks about trying to move to 10. Houston is flush with picks after the Tunsil trade. They would want to come up from 25 to 10. And listen, I get it. And I know it's hard if you're going to be moving off of Banks or whomever is there. But in this draft, the meat of this draft is in those, you know, in that sweet spot in the second and third rounds where you can really build some, you know, quality players. I had a guy come at me in the YouTube comments saying that you can't draft a starter at 41 on this Bears roster. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, you can.
To his credit, he did.
Yeah, he pivoted after he asked me to list one player that could start for the Bears at 41. So I listed like 9. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then you hear Ryan Pace and Ian Cunningham both come out and say that it's going to be wild. And it really seems like Jacksonville. I'm still maintaining.
All right, go Navy.
Go Navy.
I still think that I'm sticking with my original thought from a while ago that if the Bears are sticking, I think we're going to be staring Mason Graham square in the face on draft night.
I've given you credit because you started saying that back in February. He would be there.
Yeah, and so Matthew, going down 15, you're getting back. You're at a minimum, you're getting a 2026 first rounder on top. So it's going to be plus. So when the Bears went from 20 to 11 for
Imagine
Fields,
if we invited another pod to compete with us.
Go Amory. Yeah, right. Go Amory.
Yeah.
He meant Ursery.
Go Amory.
No, he's actually having a stroke because he hasn't gotten over Sanborn being in Dallas.
Oh man,
he's having an aneurysm. But how do you guys?
Defensive tackles are outstanding.
Quite honestly, that's the most Army thing ever, though. Like exactly what it is.
How do you guys feel? And I know, I know Phil's thoughts. It's Banks, essentially, no matter what. But do you guys think that Are you guys dead? Like I've talked to Cars doesn't think that there's a chance. Mason
Cars
Graham
also
falls.
loves a tight end.
But how do you guys feel? Do you think that Graham's going to fall, or you don't think so? Sandman, what do you think?
Sandman, Graham falls?
As much as I would love him to, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I really don't.
Sandman, Graham and Banks are on the board there. Which one are you taking? This is the biggest,
That is
toughest
the big
decision.
question. That is a tough question.
I have told everybody I'm taking Banks. Shayne, I believe, takes Graham.
Man, I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't hate either one, obviously.
Right, you're not losing.
That's the thing. You're not losing at all.
Right.
Please, to me, your pivot then is you can try to move for Connerly or stick and pick and hope that
reading my mind, Jeffrey?
Ursary gets there.
Sorry, Shayne.
Yeah.
Ivan, Banks, or Graham?
Man. For me, or am I going into Ryan Poles' mind?
For you.
Again, Logan picked Graham. Gotta go Banks. He is the polar. He's the polar.
I could find
George Costanza of
just
chat.
like I feel like the tackles and the defensive tackles are kind of the same story. Yeah, there are some good ones at the end, but like they do fall off a little later. But the defensive tackles, I think, have a little bit more pull than the offensive tackles, to where you could find somebody that can be a guy and you're pleasantly surprised with later in the draft. So I'm going to go with the offensive guy because I believe that our guy, what's our left tackle's name?
Banks?
No, our left tackle. Braxton Jones. Yeah, I wanted to say Calvin Banks because that's who I'm taking is Calvin Banks Jr. Because I think Braxton Jones is a swing tackle. He's good, a good player. I'm not saying he's complete shit. He's just not he's not the guy that's going to be a lockdown left tackle for 10 plus years. It's just not who he is. He's a guy that can rotate and help you out in a pinch, can come in as extra help, but I don't believe in him as a franchise left tackle.
Chris Gonzalez just put the kibosh on us, Shayne. Things are going.
I don't see it.
I don't
think he gets there.
Unlike other networks that do not and pretend to do.
Interesting thought was with Albert Breer today, who had 3 offensive tackles off the board before Chicago.
He was all over the place.
He was.
I said the cap because first he's like, I think the Bears will take Calvin Banks.
Well, he said he thinks that people are sleeping
on
on Banks is the way that he phrased it initially. Yeah.
Then he said he thinks the Bears will take him. People are missing the boat. Not this network. We've been fucking like literally on the moon putting a flag in the fucking thing with Calvin Banks smiling, grinning face with a dimple all off season.
We aren't, Lucas. We've been consistent for months. You know that.
Pretty easy. There's 4 guys, I believe. Now 5 guys that you can literally pick at 10. Now Courtney was given the worst case scenario in her mock, and then she picked Tyler Warren, which she should have picked Mike Green. And you got
but I can't see the Saints going defensive tackle in this situation. They took Mason. The beat writer took. I think he went. He said he just went BPA, but I can't see I myself can't see the Saints going defensive tackle the way that roster is constructed.
I know we're going to talk a lot about this tomorrow, but I want to say there is 0.0 comp. And Sandman, you've watched every snap, every rep of this guy in regards to real time. So you've lived the emotion, and let's face it, football is emotional for the team, the coaches, and the fans. So when you're that, I know you are a huge Penn State fan. When I look at Warren, that's not Laporta.
He even said, man, he's got Loveland as tight end 1. So he's correct. I mean,
saying,
I have Loveland tight
in.
end 1. You do. Ivan, what was yours? Did you have Loveland or were you Warren?
Oh, Loveland was tight end 2.
Fannin Jr. is my number 1 tight end.
Loveland's tight end 2. Well, he's my number 1 tight end. If I were to have my druthers, yeah, I want him. But in my eyes, those 2 guys are going to get drafted first before Harold Fannin Jr. That's why I have them in order.
You have Fannin Jr. number 1?
No. Well, I have him 3.
When we look back on this draft, record this, Ivan.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin will be looked at like, how the fuck? Tight ends normally don't go high. In fact, Laporta, what round was he taken in? Second. George Kittle, what round was he taken in? The
Kittle didn't show up for workouts today, by the way.
Who?
Kittle didn't show up out in San Francisco. They're trying to negotiate a deal with Purdy, and he wants more money too. So
does he want to come to Chicago?
But I want to destroy this narrative. Tyler Warren is not Laporta. There's zero similarity in their games and what they do. Laporta is a twitchy separator at the stem of the route. Mr. Warren is not. He is a bully. He is an athlete, no doubt. He brings things to the table in regards to with the ball in his hand, but
he was good for what Penn State needed this year because they had nobody to throw to. Don't like our quarterback as much as people keep saying, "Oh, he's the next Josh Allen." He's not.
No fucking way.
Jesus Christ! But Warren, because he does a lot of things good, and he can move him around and do certain things. He was good for that team this year.
Sandlin, how did you like his last pass of the season?
Oh
my! When he said he was trying to dirt the ball.
No, we threw it in the middle of the field as he's
tried to dirt the ball 22 yards downfield.
Yeah, and to Notre Dame just made it that much worse.
Yeah.
Would you trade Cole Kmet to San Francisco tonight for Kittle?
Kittle for Kmet, straight up?
Yeah, tonight, right now.
Of course.
Boom, they're on the phone.
Of course.
So would I. Would I.
Who wouldn't do that?
Some people wouldn't. The age. I'm like,
it doesn't matter. You can go get another tight end to have behind Kittle.
Sandman, you've watched Cole Kmet, you've watched Tyler Warren. Who has the edge in regards to that in your mind?
I like Tyler Warren more. I think at least with the ball in his hands, he's tougher. He'll go. He's tougher for those extra yards. He's a bigger guy. I mean, yeah, he's not super twitchy and quick, but I think overall, I think he's a better blocker.
He's not that good of a blocker either.
No,
right. But if you're put it this way: if you are on the clock at number 10 and you're taking tight end, and Cole Kmet and Tyler Warren are your 2 guys you're choosing from, I'm taking Tyler Warren.
I'm taking Tyler Warren over Kmet. 100%. That's why I put him in the spot. He fucking delivered, unlike Logan.
I'm not sure where Cole's mental is going to be because he clearly had an issue with them making a move at tight end last year at free agency. You imagine they take Tyler Warren at 10. I feel like Cole's going to demand a trade or be.
He was bitchy last year. Yeah. You called it out on the show.
Yeah. You know what? I don't give a shit what he's bitching about. You need to put somebody next to him. Yeah. And it's not against you. If he is bitching, you need to put somebody next to him regardless because we've talked about it. Competition. If he's just sitting there and he thinks he's going to be the fucking guy, what makes you think he's going to want to – what makes you think he's going to try to put any other effort into it? There needs to be like some type of incentive. You have some hungry kid coming behind you trying to – I know it sounds crazy – trying to take your job and you're over here like, just playing games on your podcast. You should be 100% focused on the game. I don't want to see anybody on a podcast. And I get it. Like, they have their off time, but for me, we shouldn't see anybody on a podcast wasting time. You should be fully focused on the game. That's it.
How is Michelle like so much smarter than Logan in football? Michelle, how did you we have to have her on. Mina Kimes can't touch Michelle. I can't even
Michelle's
tolerate
awesome.
Mina Kimes. Michelle is outstanding. This commentary right here is like out of my notebook, Michelle. When you're uncomfortable being a captain and you're a piss poor leader, it shows up on the field and you're pouting, you're pointing the fingers at everybody else. That's a problem. And it also is an identifiable problem where I said I would not pay Cole Kmet. I need to see him prove it. They paid him and he regressed. This is the kind of character. When you're challenged and you just got paid, you should step in there and start fucking biting nails and bully people. He has not done it. I don't know what they think of him, but the tape shows the guy is inconsistent. He'll make a play. I mean, he's huge. And he's an athlete. It's not like he's some lurchy.
Well, the thing about it is too, and listen, and I'm not gonna, I don't want to say that I'm making a case for Cole. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt this year because Phil, just like you said, this is why you bring in Ben Johnson and this new coaching staff is to because let's be honest, if Cole Kmet comes in and he's not bought it, let's just say that the draft doesn't work out in the Bears' favor. It gets fucking crazy, like they said. They take Tyler Warren at 10, and then Cole comes to OTAs, and he's not bought in. Then guess what? He's not going to be here. They're not going to fuck around with that. That's just the way that I feel with that.
100%.
You have to rely on your head coach to. It's just like people saying that, you could take Will Johnson at 10, BPA. I'm not ready to write off Tyreek Stevenson. That's the number one thing for Al Harris with me is to take Tyreek Stevenson, bring the fucking dog back out, get rid of the dumbass, bring out the dog.
And
let's go fucking party.
And speaking of Al Harris, you got two coaches in Al Harris and Eric Bieniemy that should be looking to do that, right? They should be still. I mean, they're coming here for a reason, right? They want to win. But also, these guys are excellent coaches at their positions, running back and cornerback. Don't you think they could elevate a young player coming in? Yeah. Don't you think they could turn a Pro Bowl player into an All Pro player? Like, I feel like, we're a little bit quick to go ahead and condemn what happened last year with Stevenson without allowing a guy like Al Harris, knowing his track record as a player and as a coach, before giving him time to work with him, because the kid has skills. He just needs to have it up here.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. This is a super hot take. I listen, I like Dexter, I think is still growing, but to me, Dexter underperformed for where I had him going into year 2. I need to see more on a consistent level from Gervon Dexter. I don't know if you guys feel differently.
I agree with you. He started out hot and then he finished cold, started to get into some bad habits. The culture didn't help. The coaching didn't help on both sides of the football, D-line coach and the O-line coach. There's plenty to tap into with him. But Darius Alexander, man, I'm telling you right now, that dude, could go in the first round.
Right. And this is another one too. And I agree. He
did play hurt.
Yeah, he did. He was hurt, but I think Darnell needs to get in better shape. But you have to take into consideration the complete chaos that he had to the left of him all year long at center, at right guard with Nate Davis and all of that drama.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take that into consideration for a guy that's still so young. And listen, as much as I'm not a Braxton Jones fan, you have to give Braxton that same latitude with the way that everything was going on the offensive line and Chris Morgan and Matt Eberflus and the coaching staff.
Okay.
You think that Joe Thuney is going to settle things on the offensive line? I do.
I hope.
Now you have an alpha there.
I'm sorry, Shay. I wouldn't. I agree with you. I wouldn't, like, if we do draft Banks, right, or whoever we draft at left tackle, because I believe we're drafting a left tackle.
Yeah.
I don't think he's starting. I mean, at all. Like, it's going to be Braxton's show, and that guy's going to be either going to be, he's either going to push him out or he's not. But for me, I think it's going to be Braxton's show.
I totally disagree. It's going to be the rookie's show. Braxton's not even healthy.
Is this breaking news, Ivan, right here from Logan? Is this a new development?
I've been saying it since game one.
Last year.
Last year. Yeah. Game one, literally.
Why were they even talking about? That was Dan Wiederer.
He was trying to connect the dots to Membu. 100%. Listen, you fucking moved Darnell Wright to left tackle. I'm out on all the motherfuckers.
That is the dumbest decision. It's so Bears. It's so Bears of old. When you have
I was waiting for somebody to come up there and say, Thuney played left tackle in the Super Bowl. Is that something that you're considering? No. Jesus Christ. Stop.
Oh, my God. Pick 41 to move up to 5 for a running back is gross.
I agree. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. Is there anybody on this panel that is giving up pick 41 to move up to draft a running back? Anybody?
I'm not giving up picks, period.
Yeah,
like, I'm either accumulating picks or that's it. Like, I'm picking where I pick. Like, there's no giving up picks. I hate that every time
I would not do it. Will I understand if they do it? Yes, I
feel it's just man, come on.
Just saying.
Let's just do this let the Bears do this the right fucking way for once. That is my fear, is that they're gonna be like, let's just let's do this. No, dude, the Bears can come away after night number 2 and make a fucking legitimate dent in this roster with pick 10, 39, 41, and 72.
Mm-hmm.
Like T.O. did this afternoon.
I'm way more open to moving up from 39 a bit. If Mike Green checks out off the field and he's in striking distance and you took Banks at 10, and then you could go get Mike Green at 22 or whatever, I'm open to that.
Yeah,
Phil, there's your holy trinity.
Right, you got your quarterback, your pass rusher, and your left tackle. So I agree with that. I'm just saying, in the rooms with which they're scouting, there is a lot of love for Genty. And if
100%.
Your head coach says we need that guy, then sometimes you're going to go up and get that guy that you've identified. I'll just say this. There's a lot of hidden yards and series that are fulfilled when you have this kind of running back.
Breaking news, their bullpen does suck.
Yes. But I'm not going to be pissed if it's Genty.
I'm not going to be pissed if the Bears come away with Genty. I just don't like the process.
To secure Banks. They're like, we feel like they're going to take him.
I'm just not moving up for anybody, man. I think you're discounting the quality players that can come to. I'm not moving up.
It's hard to make sure you get that guy.
Yeah, I'm not buying all of this. I mean, Calvin Banks just comes out of it. Listen, come on. 5-6 days ago, people were talking about Calvin Banks. Look, listen, if you trade down to 26, yeah, we could talk about it. I know we weren't there, but now all of a sudden he's going to go 5 or 6. We'll see. I think this is a lot of hype.
Well, what do you think about Brian Baldinger coming out tonight with his?
I think it's
there's a blockbuster.
I think it's a dick move.
Yes.
When there's a lot of people that love the draft and are going to go over the fucking top, and I'm sure he got the fucking effect that he wanted. But I mean, if there's, I mean, I know what it is, but I'm just not going to tell you. Then don't fucking tweet it. It's a dick move.
It is a dick move.
You know what else is fucking awful? Jack Sanborn's coverage. All right.
Those are fighting words.
Listen, I gotta correct Ivan. TTNL doesn't endorse Ivan's theory on a rookie left tackle drafted 10th will be starting.
I can bring it up. People are asking what Baldy said. Let me grab his Twitter feed now.
Especially over Braxton fucking Jones, who is coming off injury and might not even be ready in camp.
I think it's pretty well set that he's not expected to be ready.
Exactly.
I don't think there's much might about it.
It's Kelvin Banks is up there with what I saw with Slater, Fashanu, and actually I have him over Fashanu, Slater. The only one I have over Banks was Laramie Tunsil coming out.
Sandman, I forgot to ask you, are we keeping you? I know you gotta get up like early, like some of us on this panel, but
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you're good. All right, cool.
Sometimes he just falls asleep, Shayne.
He did fall asleep. He did fall asleep when it was time to build that fucking linebacker core.
I mean, that chair looks comfortable as shit, and I'm sure Rick
man cave. He's got
right. Here's Brian Baldinger earlier on Twitter.
Hey, Baldy here on the main stage at the NFL Network, and I get these premonitions.
Baldy looks like a rock
to the draft. We're basically 48 hours away.
He looks like the Thing.
I'm just telling you, I feel a blockbuster trade coming in the top 5.
That he feels it. And
I kind of know what might happen. I'm just letting you know this is a tease. Like, it's coming. Be ready for it. This is not going to be a boring draft. We got a blockbuster trade coming. There's only so many great players in this draft.
Girl, you take to the prom.
I don't know. Like, I feel it. All right. I might have to release it. I'm just teasing you right now. All right, everybody.
A lot of teasing going
48
on.
hours, man. Christmas is
coming. A lot
coming.
of teasing.
Yeah. I mean, would you consider a move from 10 to 5 a blockbuster? I wouldn't consider it. I mean, is there legs to the Philly rumor?
Is it the AJ Brown trade? Like you just read to New England.
Yeah, it's.
Someone had a good question, but Shayne, what if Saquon Barkley performance happens when you trade up for Genty?
You mean Saquon in Philly on his second team?
No, like what happened in Philly is what they were saying. You have this new rebuilt interior of the offensive line, and then you get a guy like Genty who's a.
If you draft the way that I feel, if you draft Ashton Genty, and listen, he's fabulous. And if he falls into the Bears' lap, he falls into their lap. I am not moving up for a running back. That's me. I'm just being honest. If you draft Ashton Genty in the top 10, he's got to be a top 5 back as a rookie. And then after that, he's got to be a top 3 back consistently.
How happy were you guys? And I'm talking to the chat. How happy was everybody to see Cam Scatterbo, Quinshon Judkins, and all the other? Everybody got excited about other running backs outside of Genty that was taken right away by Chris Sandlin. Everybody was excited, and not to say that. And it's Genty's the number one, right? Like for me, he's the clear-cut number one. But to go ahead and put all your eggs in that basket, it's just negligence to me. Especially for the Chicago Bears, who know where they need to invest. and it's the offense and the defensive line. And to do that would be it'd be negligence. It'd be just clear neglect of your team.
I'm not moving. I think people are
right,
way too reactionary to every little morsel that comes out. Yeah.
The Bears and Ivan, the Bears trade up for Genty, or stay and draft Membu.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think either is happening.
I don't want either thing to happen.
I'm giving you.
I mean, if I had to choose,
if they
those are my only two.
Those are your only two.
What am I giving up to move? Can I throw you?
Tell me whatever you want. They're given a next year's second.
Yeah, I don't want Membu.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think that's wildly
unrealistic. Kicking the balls for me.
I think it's a wildly unrealistic scenario.
Shayne, we've been Bears fans for a long time.
No, I get it.
If the Bears took Membu at 10,
so how do you feel if you give up? All right, so Phil, if I
in the Bears,
you're at 10. You have
Phil would destroy his room.
You have a deal. You have a deal worked out.
I wouldn't even destroy it. I would just be so disappointed. Like we're on the same journey.
Let me put it this way: we're Bears fans. This is what would happen if you're Bears.
Greg Gabriel, pick there.
You're on the phone with New England, and you work out the compensation to go to 4 as long as Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter are off the board for New England. So they're gone. New England says, all right, let's do the deal. All of a sudden we look up, Bears are on the clock at 4. Bears draft Ashton Genty. And then at 10, New England fucking sits there, takes our fucking premium pick, and they're choosing from Mason Graham and Kelvin Banks Jr. How sick are you?
I'm not, if that's who they identify. That's what I'm saying. I know the value of a running back is more than these blog boys believe.
Yeah, but nobody's saying that the value of a running back isn't good, Phil. We're saying the value of a running back is real. We feel like the value we can get from a running back at 39 or 41 is pretty fucking good.
I'm having anxiety every night worrying about the Bears taking the wrong person. Like, are we on that road again?
These guys got a thought. Sandman needs to stop talking and give the others a chance to talk.
The minute he fell asleep.
Sandman's known Phil way too long. He knows how this goes.
He did the old man stuff.
No, it's because I'm looking down at my phone.
Oh, it looked like you were falling asleep.
I thought he was falling asleep too.
Oh, jeez.
Heather was like, how the fuck did your linebacker core come out like that? I fucking told your ass.
How is Heather? Tell her we said hello.
She's good. She's good.
Coming out in her towel in a minute? What are we doing?
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a blast from the past.
Remember that?
Oh,
honey. What?
Hey,
on the old network, she almost came on the show. So did Chris. Oh,
I just think people are I think we're ready for this to be here, and they're overreacting to every morsel of information that's coming out. And you know what? At the end of the day, all the fake insiders that are on social media don't know a fucking goddamn thing. And 85% of the insiders that are on TV have no fucking clue what's going on. Like Todd McShay 3 days ago. If I'm the Bears, I'm taking Colston Loveland at 10 all day
fucking
over
crazy.
Tyler Warren. And then today he comes out and he's like, can you imagine being the Bears being able to choose from Ashton Genty and Tyler Warren at 10? I mean, what world are we living in? This is crazy. The Bears.
No, I'm a jackass.
Damn, wow. If you order now, right. It's like, oh my God.
He is probably
shut the fuck up.
I should do like a ranking of draft analysts. And he would be in the top 10 most terrible. He is a flip-flopping fraud.
Cars is going to be on live tomorrow night doing his mock draft, and you'll probably see a tight end at 10 would be my
oh my God.
my guess.
Oh,
man. We'll see. But everybody's just overreacting, and we're beating down Bears fans, so we're expecting the worst. No fucking way. Phil, if you have to give up pick 41 and you can assure yourself Ashton Genty, are you making the deal right now? Yes or no? You have 10 seconds and I'm hanging up the phone and I'm drafting him if you don't answer.
What is it, draft day?
Yeah. We're on the clock. Hey, Phil.
I got to eat my pancakes.
General manager in Chicago. I'm in New England.
Where are we?
You're a 10.
For me, it's always
Breaking
about the
news.
board.
No, I'm giving you a chance. You can get your running back. You have 12 seconds now to make your decision, or I'm just going to draft them at 4.
I'm giving 41. That's it. And
41.
10.
41 and 10.
I could
6
possibly
seconds.
do it. Yes. I'm not there yet. I would have to see on the board.
You have a call online too. It's the owner. I just fired you.
Well, I wouldn't make that choice pre-draft. I'd be on the board. Because I don't want to come away without 3 of my choices. That's
Phil,
why.
Mike Green is one of your choices, and he's not going top fucking 9.
Right. But are the Bears going to take him? Are they going to have?
I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you though. As
I'm worried about the Bears fucking this up, not me.
I get it.
I would make sure I got one of the 3 guys I want at 10. It would have to be a convenience. Is Mikael Williams? He's the safety net for me,
and I have no problem with Williams. Listen, is he my first choice at 10? No, but if the Bears come away with him, I think people are underrated on this fucking dude. You know, there's people. He's got to have more sack production. You know, Abdul Carter had over 700 snaps, and Mikael Williams had 400 and some change. Is that a big difference? Fuck yeah, it is. That's the Kirby Smart effect, and he does it.
Take Green every time. Green is the best defensive player in this draft. Put my name to that. Come back 3 years from now. I hope his off the field stuff. I'm just some asshole coming in here early, just throwing out accusations.
I've remained flatlined on this. Again, just to repeat myself, I think I have a feeling Mason Graham is going to be there for the Bears. The outside noise shit to me is just kind of outside.
Calvin Banks be there.
Calvin Banks, yes.
Okay, so then I stay awake worrying about this. Will the Bears be
the word now is
Angelo Bears again?
What
pass on Randy Moss, pass on Warren, pass on these players. Oh, he's got a little bit of a background. They all fucking do, dick. Stay in your booth, Flanders. Shut up and allow some football players for the Bears. Football players.
Here's this. So you're at 10, and Genty is available at 10.
Yes.
And Denver calls you. What's Denver drafting? 20? What? Where are they at? They're early 20s, right?
Houston was 25th. Because remember, Cap gave us the Houston trade.
Right. Well, Denver is 20th. So they're offering you a future first round pick.
Do you know
to come up to 10 plus? They're offering you a 2026 first rounder plus pick 20 plus a sweetener to move up to 10 if Genty is on board. What are you doing?
Who else is on board there? Just Genty?
Genty is your highest rated player.
Yeah, he's my number 1 player in this whole draft, so I would take Genty. I would not take the trade. See, Genty to me is a multiplier. What he does for Caleb, what he does for Braxton Jones, what he does for the interior of the offensive line. when he runs over Cole Kmet because he's not blocking with his pads, he's blocking with his hands, knocks Cole's fucking shoulder out, running up past him.
But these are the things, though, Phil, because Cap, let's not forget, like Cap put the report out there that somebody that's connected to the Bears that he has talked to said that the Bears are very high on Connerly.
Yes.
So this is what you have to think. Is Connerly going to be in play at 20, plus you're getting a first-round pick
Exactly.
and a sweetener? This
For
is
me,
the,
though,
this
you
is
asked
the game.
me, I would take Genty over that deal. I believe he's a blue chip. Would you trade out of Walter Payton, Ivan?
Yeah, but you're
No, that's
now
the
saying
level
that he's
where
Walter Payton. Now
I'm
you're saying that
he's-
Genty's Walter Payton. No.
saying
Stop.
blue chip.
No. Okay, blue chip.
Okay,
but
Barry
not Walter
Sanders.
Payton. See, you don't say he's Barry
Saquon
Sanders.
Barkley.
He
I'm talking
he hasn't
blue
made
chip.
a play yet. All right, blue chip player is fine. But
He's
to
made
call
a
him
ton of
Walter
plays.
Payton. To call him Walter Payton, let's.
The
Ron
Bears,
Dane was predicted to be the
I
best.
hated Ron Dane.
Oh, okay, but a lot of people love
No,
Ron
I'm
Dane.
not.
I mean, not you.
revising
I'm not
history.
talking
I've
about you,
changed.
but I'm saying to jump over and say he's Walter Payton. Like, okay,
He's my
but
number one player in this draft.
he's
Nobody
the number one
here
running
said
back.
that, Creighton. That's for goddamn sure.
What?
Nobody on this network said that about Brock Bowers.
What? I would have taken Brock. Everybody knows
we all
that.
like Brock
I said,
Bowers.
it's the same rule that I'm telling Ivan here.
Right, but
He's
I'm just
blue
saying.
chip, so I don't trade back for Connerly and a shot next year at a first. I take the difference maker because I'm building a championship. If he fell to me, you guys would go the other way. That's how I would draft it. I
am definitely using my
dad
fully
took
allotted time on that.
at 4.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
I believe, and again, I'm using Walter Payton because I want to give you an example of what a definition of a blue chip defines their football team. And it's unfortunate that Payton in his younger career had nobody around him.
Right, but let's be honest, Phil. There's going to be guys that we don't have labeled as blue chip in this draft that are going to be coached up and get in the league and in the right situation that are going to turn into exactly that.
There are blue chip running backs out there.
Listen,
like
beyond Genty.
like
you,
Michael Williams right now. To me, I wouldn't have him in the blue category. Do I think that he can fucking
who's your number
get
one
there?
player? Hunter? Travis Hunter?
Me? No. I mean, if I'm going overall, yeah. Just based on talent, it's Genty.
Okay, so
But I'm not.
Genty then.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to, bro.
Nah. No.
He's the number one player on your board.
Yeah. No.
You
I'm
gotta
not.
take him. He's there at 10. Boom.
Oh, at 10, I have no problem with it. I'm
You don't
talking about
take that
moving.
trade.
I'm talking about moving up, Phil. That's what this debate
No,
was.
you gave me the scenario of moving back. That's what I was telling
Right, but
I
I'm
have
throwing
Genty.
more options out there.
But I'm asking you the same
Can I
scenario.
build a legitimate case where going from 10 to 20 in this draft and accumulating a future first round pick plus and coming away with potentially a Mike? What if I told you that Mike Green was available at 20 and you got a first round pick?
I'm taking Genty at 10. In that scenario, I believe this guy's special, just like I did with Bowers. I'm trying to think. Laramie Tunsil, I felt that way about. I thought George Kittle was special.
And I'm also not a big believer in Denver doing next year what they did this year.
Oh, I agree with you there.
So that's a big benefit to me because I got to be honest. I think I'm pretty well sold that I'm doing that deal.
You're
to go
going
from 10
back.
to 20. Yep.
Ivan's going back.
Yep.
Sandman, what about you?
He's thinking about it.
I don't know. With Genty staring you in the face and not knowing exactly who you're going to get at 20, I don't know that I would take that deal. I'd take what I've got right there
This
with the
team
player
fell.
that's there.
We're separated. Look at this line right here. right here. Fuck yeah.
Who's your most overrated player in this draft? You guys.
Omarion Hampton.
Yeah, probably.
By a mile.
What about on defense? I think it's your guys' safety.
I think it's
Shamar Stewart.
I think it's
no one picked
Pierce.
him.
I think it's James Pierce Jr.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the attitude there is a huge question mark. I see a ton of talent there.
Yeah, I mean, I see some talent. There's sometimes I'm just like,
yeah, that's
to me when I look at him, he just seems to me it was like a bit of a ho hum when I saw him.
Yeah, Creighton. No, we understand. I just want to put that out there because people.
Creighton C $9.99. I wasn't talking about you guys, but the running back debate, just like the tight end debate.
Yeah.
Would you take one in the top 10? Best player is the best player, and that is what the top 10 picks are for. Just my opinion.
But where Phil was right, and I mean we all love Bowers. Bowers is far and away tight end one in this class by a country mile.
Well, he's more than he's such a football player and talent. What if you remember back to my analysis of it, Sandman? I said this is a guy that you could put outside wide and he can run every route in the route tree and you get mismatches. You can have Cole Kmet playing that Y and you can use him however you want and he will dominate people. He will bully people. And when you start bullying in the NFL, and it's all about getting matchup and leverage. This guy got it. So that's where I am with this dude. Listen, Cam Scatterboo's my number 2. Right? Scatterboo is the most underappreciated player in this fucking draft, bro. Just telling you. Me and Cap and Shayne had a nice conversation, and even Cap was like, "Really, Phil?" I'm like, bro, the tape never lies. This dude has everything that you want.
Do you think he's going to go in round 2?
Yes, 100%. I would be shocked if he's not. You better fucking.
I think he falls farther than that.
He gives your team so much.
No, I get it. I love the player.
I think Sean Stewart's right, too. I would actually put Jalen Walker over Shamar Stewart because everyone's saying Shamar Stewart kind of is a traits.
You want to know the funny thing about Shamar Stewart, though, is with all of those traits, and if he drops and he goes to like Philly or Baltimore, everybody's going to be like, of fucking course, that guy falls into their lap. And he's going to go there and fucking eat. Yeah.
Because he's not polished. He's not a finisher. This dude, oh my God. So my worst case is Omarion Hampton at 10. When Bucky Brooks and what's this dude again?
Don't be so sure, James. Don't be so sure if you think he's going to last around 3. There's a lot of love.
Number 1 tight end. I don't back down on my.
I told you.
David Montgomery was my number 1 back in that draft. How does he do?
His head coach, the quarterback coach in Philadelphia for the Eagles, and the Eagles are trying to move off of Dallas Goedert, and don't think for 1 minute that team doesn't covet tight ends because they do in a big, big way.
And not only can he do everything in the passing game, and I've said it 1,000 times, so people are probably sick of it. The blocking when it comes to Harold Fannin Jr. is elite, in my opinion.
Effort, in
right, and the effort and the blocking. Like the only reason he's number 3 is because I think the other 2 guys have a little more on the receiving side, but that's not to say that he can't make an impact for a team, especially on that, especially in the blocking.
He's still 20. He's not going to be 21 until fucking July. Fannin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. There's again. Michael Williams is another guy. He's like just 21 years old.
It's driving me nuts. What's his name? He picked Omarion Hampton. He's a Bears guy.
Oh, Jacob Infante.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jacob.
He took him at 10.
At some point,
I'll rip my TV off the wall live on air. You fucking watch me.
At some point, we have to have Jacob Infante on this show. I don't know if he's scared to come on the show.
I don't think so. I think he's a good dude overall. But that's
so
I wholeheartedly disagree with his.
That would be
top fucking 10. No
top moment.
Everybody had their chance at him tonight. We just all drafted 22 starters, and he's still available.
So we draft 2, 4, 8 running backs. It fits in line. He's not in. He's number 9.
Is there anybody? And we won't even make fun. Well, yeah, I will make fun of you. But if there's anybody in the chat, is there anybody that would be fine with Hampton at 10? Just be honest.
Yes, anybody. Not in the YouTube comments next day. Put your name to it. Because I'm going to remember you for life. Remember you forever. Because Jacob Infante, you've barked up the wrong tree. You're not watching tape there, bro. It's sad when Maurice Jones-Drew and Bucky Brooks, thank God Bucky flip-flopped.
Yeah, Maurice Jones-Drew had Travion Henderson at 10.
Oh, he had Travion Henderson.
So, Andrew, Phil, you're the one that sent me that reel from Andrew Siciliano, formerly of the NFL Network. His thing for the draft was the number 3. He said 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, and 3 tight ends are all going round 1 in the draft. And the tight end, the third tight end he had going behind Loveland
the tight end?
and Warren, was Mason Taylor from LSU going at the end of round 1.
There's no way I like Henderson
at 10.
No fucking way. No way. No way. Hampton is not a bear. Like, that's the kind of guy you want to stay away from. He's a faster Roshan Johnson. He's Travis Homer. You want that? You already got it. What did Travis Homer run in college? Go look it up. 4.39, I believe.
Yeah.
How does Travis Homer look running the football? Exactly. Please, you need linemen. All these, and Big Steve said it yesterday in his mock. All these fans talking about skill positions and running back and this, that, and the other. We got to.
So it comes down to. I swear to God, it comes down to. I always say this to my son and all of his friends that think they know everything about every subject, especially when it comes to sports at that 14-year-old age where they think they're all little badasses with shit. And they're
teenagers with their fucking mouths.
But they watch the combine and they see a guy run 4.32.
He's the best.
He's going to be their wide receiver 1 every time based off that. And the sad part about it is you saw it happen with Membu, with actual 100%. Analysts.
All these
lots of money on TV.
I'm like, I think Sean Stewart
put Weston's got it right. It's Matt, dude. I know people. I have friends.
Them baby kids.
They see the draft. They see the draft. They're like, all right, I'm a Giants fan. They go to the fucking Madden rosters and they look at the speeds. They're like, this dude's speed is an 84. He's fucking horrible.
I hear these little kids saying that at my house.
Drives me fucking nuts.
Thank God we got Caleb. He can run out of the pocket.
Sandlin's just counting down the days to Switch 2 coming out over there. I know
Swifty?
him. Oh, Sandlin. I said. Switch 2, right? Sandlin, you got that shit on pre-order yet?
No.
You know you do. He's gonna. He's gonna. Well, April 24th. Got another 2 days. You can pre-order. But yeah, it's crazy,
Switch
man.
2? What is that?
The Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, the Nintendo Switch.
No, I haven't played the Switch in a long time.
That's right. He used to play the Switch with the boys and Riley.
Oh yeah.
Playing Fortnite.
I walked up in Riley's room one night, and he's like, "I'm talking to Sandlin." I'm like, "I haven't talked to Sandlin in 2 fucking months. You guys are up here playing video games." This was a while ago, but
see, Alex is being honest.
I was young when White was drafted. Never heard of him till the night they drafted him. Said he was 6'3", and yeah, that's the thing. If you go back and watch Kevin White on tape, he's a 4.55 wide receiver on tape.
Jeez. Well, we're going to be live all week. We went 25 minutes over what I was even expecting. Having a great little draft.
I thought we were going to wrap right after the fucking draft. You're lucky I didn't hit the thing. Breaking news. Where did the show go?
And here is the what's his name? Bierman, the guy who caught the ball at Wrigley.
Bartman.
Bartman. Here's your Bartman Award.
Oh, this is coming from the guy that told me Michael Cooper was a better shooter than Michael Jordan. But
Michael Cooper.
I did not say that. I said Michael Cooper. Back in those days, I love balls. This dude couldn't miss. Magic Johnson. I had a Magic Johnson poster. That was my guy.
Okay, let me have 36.
There you go. 36. The deer picks.
We talked to Angelo today.
He's
Guys, there's a roadblock coming up. I gotta go.
Was he on the scooter?
Yeah. We can keep cutting him off, Ivan. So he could be like, you can tell when he has to go and rap.
It's so funny. We'll keep him for 30 minutes.
Okay, guys, that's the cue. And then Shayne will be like, so Angelo.
So the best, I probably shared this on here. The best one is we talked to him one day and he's like, guys, thank you so much for calling, but I gotta go. There's cops up and they're gonna stop me. We talked to him for another 90 minutes. He's like, guys, the cops are getting really close now. I gotta
go. Then let me do what I hired to do.
Angelo, what's for lunch today? Oh, no. I'm eating at home today.
Okay. For a guy that's broke, you're eating out every day.
Okay, let me have 36. 30.
The girl even questioned 36. You hear her in there?
Okay, let me have 36.
36. You could split it up for 3 flavors.
All right.
There he is.
Right. That's a lot of work.
Hi, everybody. We're here at Sliders with my friend Coach Phil and his 2 boys. Okay.
Jeepers creepers.
I have sliders on top of the wings.
Oh, bro.
Oh, man.
We were on the phone with him one day.
Something did happen. All right.
Oh, did he hit a homer? He's been raking.
Yeah.
Can't believe he's going to be a Dodger next year. Tucker, when you guys are too broke to pay him.
I hate you so much.
I know. It's so bad just being able to afford everybody 30 years into the future.
Shane.
Right, Paulo. We'll see.
Yeah, until your stadium burns down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we'll be live on Keeping It
Guggenheim owns them, man. They got unlimited resources.
And it'll be the Cars Live, the final mock draft, I promise.
Oh, yeah, I'm mocked out. We'll do another one on day 2. Phil and I will do one day 2.
That was the first draft I've done at all. I don't do mock drafts ever.
So, oh, really?
Yeah, that's why some of the names I had to go through and remember who they were because I haven't like went through any drafts, any scenarios. I've just watched all of them.
Hi, there you go. Yep, I like it.
Sandlin sent me a text. He's like, is Barry Minter available?
What school did Barry Minter play at?
Texas A&M?
Nope.
No?
Don't look it up.
What was it?
No, I'd rather guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Nope.
No.
Shayne, you're the last one.
I
look at the chat.
Mississippi State. I have no idea.
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
Barry Minter from Tulsa.
Well,
It's
Tulsa has an L, S, and a U in it. I mean, I was close.
Yeah, there you go. See, it all depends on
Pretty
how you
good.
spell it. Yeah, see,
I'm a little dyslexic. My bad.
There you go, Sandlin.
It's not Cars. It's keeping it 100, but Cars will. Yeah, Cars used to be on with us every week on Keeping It 100, but he'll be back to do his mock draft at some point tomorrow night.
Definitely.
Also, his daughter's birthday.
I've done 2,428 mocks, and you're about 4,000 behind Barelissimo. So good job. There you go on that. Bear Down Nation 1. Hey, Phil, how do you determine football IQ from the tape? This is something that you got to become a patron so you could see. It's very easy to detect it, but it's hard to explain it to you without the tape, and that's a whole nother story Shayne and I will share after the draft, when we have to break down, yes, every draft pick and most of the free agents, whatever undrafted free agents that we can get tape on. Sometimes we're looking at Stonehill College safety or corner, and it's hard to get their tape, but every guy that the Bears add to the roster, there should be some amazing UDFAs this year as well. So please become a patron, Bear Down Nation. I will totally show you how.
And
break that down.
We do have confirmation there will be an appearance of some sort by our guy, Cap.
Oh, you're going to announce this?
On
yes.
Night 1 of the
Night
draft. Usually comes on and gives us his prediction. And if you don't know who David Kaplan is, I don't know who the fuck you are, but it's this guy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ivan Vargas from the Tape Never Lies Network and another Bears show. I'm here with, you love him, you know him, David Kaplan.
What's going on, Tape Never Lies Network? Two of my favorite people in the world are my guys Phil and Shayne. I talked to them more than I talked to my wife as we went on the whole Justin Fields saga, and now it's Caleb Williams time. Take that.